Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with the next installment for my empties. I'm going to discuss what I finished up in the month of August, and I have quite an exciting one. There isn't too many products, but a lot of them are makeup items, which is very exciting. And I did mention this in my last empties video that I expected it to be quite a decent empties video, and I definitely would say that it is. So let's just jump straight into it. But before we do so, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. But let's just jump into the empties. So as normal, I'm going to start with hair care and then body care, skincare, and then go to makeup and things like that. So I'm going to start with this one. This is my Charles Worthington Toning Ultraviolet Conditioner. This is the Colorplex one. I had this for quite a while. It honestly wasn't my favorite conditioner. I bought this together with the shampoo. The shampoo is my favorite. It's the best silver shampoo that you can find, honestly, especially for the price. I love it. It's quite potent though, so don't leave it in your hair for too long, but it's honestly the number one like purple shampoo that I found that keeps my brassy tones out. So yeah, I really recommend that one. But I was intrigued to try the conditioner because I wanted to find something that I could like leave in as a hair mask but still would tone my hair. But this was kind of very light purple. You might be able to see it there in the top there, but it was a very light purple shade, and honestly it didn't really tone at all. The conditioner itself was decent, but I don't really use conditioners too often. I mainly use a deep conditioner instead, or like a mask instead of my conditioner. So how I use this, or like how I end up using most conditioners that I buy, is as like detangler, or like if my hair is really knotty, I put this on before I do my shampoo, usually gonna get some of that knottiness out, and then I shampoo, because otherwise I feel like when I shampoo it just goes even more knotty. And yeah, that's how I like my conditioners. So I'll probably go for something that is a bit more affordable than this the next time. And yeah, it didn't really do a good job when it comes to toning my hair. Conditioner slash mask that I do love though is this one right here. This is one of the Garnier Ultimate Blends hair food masks, and this one is the Plumping Watermelon and Pomegranates. I really love this one, and it does smell, oh my god, it smells like a sweetie. It smells like watermelon sweets. If you haven't, like, for example, there's like the sour kind of watermelon sweets, it smells exactly like those, and it's so nice. I have a story about this actually. So I washed my hair with this before I went to a festival last weekend, and I think that's actually when I used it up. But I washed my hair with this, and when I got there, like, we were sitting outside, obviously it's a festival, so we were camping and everything, but we were sitting outside, and honestly every single bee that was at that festival was around my hair, and it sat in my hair, it just landed on me, and they just were drawn to me. And I think it is because this smells like fruit, like it smells so nice and sweet, so I'm sure that's probably why, because no one else had that problem. Might be a coincidence, but I'm convinced that it is because of this. So if you want something that actually lingers in your hair and smells really nice, I do recommend these. This one, it probably isn't the most moisturizing one. This one is specifically made for fine hair. I mainly just bought it because of the scent, because I love watermelon scents things. I love watermelon. But the one I currently have is the banana one, and I love that one. It's probably the one I purchased the most. I've also had the coconut one in the past, and I'm probably just going to continue buying one of these. I love going through these and I love to try them out, but I would say that probably my favorite one is the banana one. So yeah, that's how I feel about this one, and I do really recommend it if you're looking for a good hair mask. And also I do believe these are without silicones. Yep, they are, so that's really good. And also I think as well that Garnier recently went cruelty free, which is good if you are conscious about that. So yeah, that's something to note, but I do recommend these if you're on the hunt for a really good hair mask that is still pretty affordable. Something that isn't affordable though, but I got as like a sample, is the Alterna Caviar CC Cream 10-in-1 Complete Correction Leave-In Hair Perfector. Longest name, but this one is like a leave-in conditioner. I got this in like a set. I can't remember where or when, but I got this in a set together with a shampoo and conditioner, and I heard really good things about Alterna, and I was intrigued to try this. But honestly, this isn't the best leave-in conditioner. I used most of this before, but then I had it in my drawer with like a little bit left, and I just decided to use it up. And I have been saving it for like travels, stuff like that, but it's getting old, and I tend to, like, when I travel somewhere, just bring my normal one anyway, unless I'm like on a really strict kind of no liquid, or like for example, if I only travel with my carry-on on a flight, then I would pack something like this. But surely I have other things, otherwise I have these little containers so I can put my leave-in conditioner things in if I need to. So I just decided to use it up, and yeah, I'm happy to have it out of my collection now because it's not the best leave-in conditioner. I'm sure it has some really good ingredients in it, but it just didn't detangle my hair enough, so I definitely will not repurchase this. So those were the 3 hair care items. Then we have 3 kind of body slash skincare items. The first one is this one here, which was in my product pan. This is the Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant, and this is like the oil version. I really love this one. It smells lavish, it smells so good. I love this so much. It can be a little bit greasy, so I wouldn't recommend this. Like for example, if you put this on and sit down somewhere, it can leave like a little bit of a greasy residue on like the sofa or whatever. So I usually like moisturize with this and walked around for a bit before I sat down somewhere. Or how I mainly love this is in summer when I'm going out, and I like putting this on my legs to kind of give them a nice sheen and keep the moisturized throughout the day. So that's probably how I would repurchase this again in the future. It is nice, but it's like I said, a bit too greasy, especially for like before you go to bed and things like that. So it would probably be more like a sheeny moisturizer, or like an oil kind of thing, but it does really moisturize and it's really good as well. So I might pick this up again next summer, but I definitely want to do it before then. Quickly, I have a deodorant. This is the Mitchum Natural Power Bamboo Powder Eucalyptus deodorant. This is one of the natural ones from them. This is the 0% aluminium, 96% natural, and I do like this, but it's not as good as the original one. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to say about this, but I do love the Mitchum ones. I discovered them a couple of months ago and it's now my favorite deodorant. I love the one with the yellow on it. I think it's like citrus fresh or something. That's my favorite, but I have finished this one up. And then the last item that I have before going to my makeup is my Nivea dual faced like waterproof eye makeup remover. This one is my favorite. I have repurchased this several times, and honestly it's like the easiest way for me to get rid of my waterproof mascara. So I have gone back to this. I didn't use it for a while because I tried to use cleansing balms instead, but honestly now I go back to this, and that I use this as my first cleanse and then a double cleanse after, and it's honestly the best thing. It's also quite affordable. I can pick it up in my regular like grocery shop, so I definitely recommend this if you do wear waterproof mascara or really stubborn makeup, because this honestly works the best. So I have 5 makeup slash nail items. I'm going to start with the nail polish because that's usually how I do it. So the nail polish that I finished is my Berry M Jelly High Shine Polish in the shade Kiwi. I finished this in my product polish. You can see my progress lines right there, but this one was finished in the past month and I really enjoy the shade. When I first rolled it in, I was expecting not to like this very much because it's a very kind of out there green, but I fell in love with this color and it was such a unique one and I really enjoyed wearing it. But yeah, it is now finished, and I have lots of other greens in my collections. I definitely will not repurchase this because I do have so many polishes already. Then we have the actual makeup items. So I have 4 of those, and the first one is my Dior Air Flash Foundation in the shade 300. I finished this up in my 21 in 2021 and it was a bit too deep for me, it was a bit too pink tone for me, so it wasn't my perfect match. So I'm therefore happy that I have this out. I've also had a 200 shade and it was again too pink for me. I don't know if they have shades in between, like 250 that is more yellow toned, but I remember when I picked these up I don't think they had them, and honestly it's quite an expensive foundation and it does work well, but I definitely found nowadays better foundations for me, so I will not repurchase these. And I mean, it's quite cool with like the whole aerosol spray thing. Like it's like, this is empty now, but you can see it's like an aerosol spray and it's quite fun with that, but it's also a bit of a hassle. It can spray everywhere. You have to put it on the back of your hand. Yeah, it can be a bit of faff. So because of all of those reasons, this is not going to be on my repurchase list. We have one product that I recently rolled out on my whole collection product pan. This is my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. You can't see though because all of the writing has rubbed off, which it usually does with this eyebrow gel. You can see I took out the stopper and everything. I really enjoy this one, but I mentioned in that video as well that I have started doing the soap bar method, and that is what I'm wearing today. That's what I wear almost every single day. and that is my preferred method now, so I don't know if I would purchase this straight away, but it's also nice to have a brow gel for the days that I can't be fussed doing the whole soap brow method. But I do have a tinted brow gel that I might try to get through first, and then once that's finished I might pick this up again, because it is, like I said, my favorite brow gel that I've tried. 2 more items left. We have my Super Shock Cheek from Colourpop. This one was finished in my Partners in Cream product pan, and this one is in the shade Monster. So this was a highlighter and it is completely empty. It's so satisfying now when it is empty, but I enjoy this one. It's not my favorite though, and at the moment I'm not really buying much from Colourpop because I'm a bit iffy on if I want to support them. Yeah, you know all the drama about them, so I'm not going to get into it, but it was a decent product. But I feel like they probably have better Super Shock Cheeks than this one, because I've heard really good things about, for example, the shade Flexitarian. There's another one as well that I can't think of right now that have rave reviews and are like super sheeny. This one was more of a satin shade, but I did like the pink shift that was in it. But yeah, I will not purchase this. And then the last makeup item and the last item we have in my empties today is a lipstick. And the lipstick is always exciting for me to finish because I have so many in my collection. And this is one of my MAC lipsticks in the shade Coral Bliss, and this was one of their cream sheens. So this one is completely empty. It looks like this. It was like a peachy pinky kind of shade. I really enjoyed it, especially for summer, but I am happy that it's now gone. So this can now go into my Back to MAC pile, which is exciting. And I don't know, I think I should have enough now to get a new product, and I guess I should pick up another lipstick, but also I don't need them, so I might hold them for a bit longer until I feel like there's a shade that I really want from the MAC lipstick line. Or I don't know now if they allow you to switch in for eyeshadows too, but I'll have to research that. But when I want something specific MAC, I might try to Back to MAC these things and get a new product. But yeah, this one is finished and it's going into my yearly makeup bin. And with that, you guys, I am gonna wrap up my empties. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and otherwise I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.